That's too when we do the top five. Is it top five ever or top five? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Starting five by position.
I don't know, ever or like the past 20 years, 30 years. Past 20 years. Yeah, who we saw.
Your own personal.
Who we saw.
I like to put your own personal touch.
Yeah.
No. Huh? We took that out. You talking about the 5 players?
You took it out?
Oh, I
took it out.
For this week,
okay. I was about to say I had my list ready.
I had my list. I was going to smoke.
My lineup was crazy. We probably wouldn't lose a game.
Listen, we're going small in the backcourt.
Let me hear it.
J. Will. Kimber J. Will. Backcourt.
Okay.
So, I mean, I like the passion right now. I'm here. We could throw that back in and we could take out
one. Yeah, I'm about to say, we could put it back in.
You know
whatever you're prepared for.
You know who the 3 is.
Who?
The guy himself. Carmelo Anthony. Silly.
Okay.
You know who the 4 is.
Who?
Well, Melo played the 4 in college.
He's playing the 3.
He played the 4 in college.
Who's playing the 3?
Who your host you said?
All right. He won't play the 3. You want to cheat?
No. You can have him at the 3.
Kevin Durant the 3.
Kevin Durant played the 4 in college.
Oh, bro, you can't. They were on the wing, bro. They played the wing. I don't know what basketball.
They did. They both played the 4.
Bro, yo, come on, man.
That's the space in the court.
Lee.
Sam was on the wing.
Whatever lineup you want.
Yeah, I ain't listening to
whatever lineup you want to.
He did the same thing. He did the same thing.
Kimber, Carmelo, KD.
So do y'all want to put it in? Do y'all want to put it in?
That's my squad.
I mean, my starters, I got Jalen Brunson, the 2-time.
I don't need to hear y'all starting squad. Do we want to do this or not? You're so thirsty.
All-American Player of the Year. He was nasty. And guess who I got it in the other side of the backcourt? He can pull up from 50.
JJ
Reddick.
Are you?
Coach, JJ. Huh?
JJ? Oh,
yeah.
I was looking about JJ, but I said, nah.
Then I got KD, of course. Mr. 26, 11, 2 and 2. Yeah, it was crazy.
All right, so y'all locked in on this.
At the 4, he busting out his sneakers. You know who I'm talking about.
Ew, Zion?
What you mean, ew? Y'all better go back and watch that freshman. You better go watch that year.
He's not Beasley. No, sir.
And at the 5, I got the champion, the defensive player. The Brow, AD. Yeah.
I'm about to say AD.
Champion. I'm locking that paint down.
Zion?
We can switch him 1 through 5. What do you mean?
Yo, Melo, KD, Beasley, we're taking turns on that fat fuck. He's done.
He was in shape. He was in shape, that Duke. What you talking about?
That's your weak link right there. I don't like that. Zion.
He was in shape, at Duke. You tripping?
Hey, where you at, man? What's your 5?
No,
I'm not gonna say my 5. But are we doing it?
We put it in. We can cut this up. What? Cut it up.
No. I'm not telling y'all my 5 because y'all gonna hear it when we doing it. So, but do y'all want to do
that? Be so professional, man.
This is it. I like this.
All right. So, what we want to take out? You want to take out the underrated?
My 5 is ready to win.
I can take out the underrated coach.
All right, so take out the underrated coach.
My 5 is legit.
My 5 is ready. Who want the rock? Beasley, J. Will, Kimber? How we want to do it? Melo, KD, or scoring options?
You definitely got one of my players though, Lee.
I know. J. Will.
J. Will. Got J. Will.
I know.
You know my backcourt. You know my backcourt is now.
Guess what?
You know my backcourt. You know my backcourt.
I gotta have a New York guy in there.
Hey.
That's above your time, G. You wasn't
G, you weren't watching basketball then.
Wasn't watching one. I know you too young. You too young, G. Too young.
I watched him choke against IU. What are you talking about?
What
are you talking about?
I'm gonna give y'all one more. I'm gonna give y'all my 3 man. I ain't giving y'all my bigs though.
Who, Melo?
Karan Butler.
Oh, I like that.
Butler.
Wow. All right.
Dominant.
Karan Butler was cooked by KD though. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
You know I agree with you with that, Gary. I got KD.
Come on, man. What you talking about?
But Karan in college, he was different.
I know who that is.
Yeah,
son. You know what? I just thought about something. I might sub one of my guys.
See, that's why. This is why I didn't want to throw names out there. This is why I didn't want. All right, come on. Hey, Nick, let's get started.
I don't want to take Jalen Brunson out there, but I thought about somebody. But
it's too late. It's too late. I can't believe you said Jalen
Jalen Brunson
gonna flip it.
He gonna flip it. I want Steph Curry. Come on, bad Steph. My bad.
He gonna flip it.
My bad.
You can have him too. Kimber is flying.
Shout out to Jay Rich.
Welcome to another installment of the Pitt Legends podcast. I am your host, Nick Rivers.
Rivers is going to launch a 3 ball and rattles home.
I'm joined by my fellow Pitt brothers, Levance Fields, Gary McGee.
In the lane, can't finish, but that is good.
and Jermaine Dixon.
Fields in the corner, saved by Dixon. Jumper. Yes!
Yo.
We're here to talk this week. Crazy week in college athletics. Crazy week in basketball in general, but we're going to talk college. First, we got to talk about Pitt. Roller coaster week. Game. I was at that game in person. The environment in there was awesome. It was a late night Tuesday game. Jay Williams on the mic, jumping in there, down 10 at half, only to fight back to cut it within 2 before the first half ended, and came back and eventually won it. Zach Austin, incredible game. What did you guys think of that UNC game on Tuesday?
We definitely came back and fought back in the second half. Like you said, Zach Austin played great. Big shots. He made big shots. Crazy dunk down the lane. Was that in the second? Was that the second half?
Second half.
Yeah, second half down the lane, not on the break. He played great. Made some huge blocks down the stretch. He plays with a lot of energy, man, and it gets it always gets the fans going, gets the zoo rocking. When they get behind you, it's always good in there. But Jalen Lowe played good, big plays. He made big plays. Dunn played good, hit some big shots. We had a good game, man. It was a good win for us. We needed that win at home. Big win for us, going into after getting that win in Syracuse, coming back and winning at home in front of the fans. I like the energy we played with. We took care of the ball. That's the thing that we learned that we have to do. We have to take care of the ball if we're not going to get out-rebounded sometimes. So that's the thing where we can, have some slack as far as the rebounding things. It was good taking care of the ball, and it was a good win for us. I loved how the guys fought and won. So it was a great win for us.
Yeah, echo what you said, G. We said coming to this, me and Levance, we both said it. Jalen Lowe, when he's matched up against a top guard, he comes to play. And he did that. He didn't shoot bad. He didn't shoot great. But he finished with 18. And, late in the first half when we was down 10, he went on a personal 8-0 run to bring us back in the games. It was encouraging to see him play well. Ish and Dunn. Ish Dunn and Zach. It was good to see their defensive effort. They changed the game on the defensive end for us. Even, we did a lot of switching, and UNC guards were making some plays. But when we needed stop, those 3 guys, they definitely made some stops for us that we needed. And also Jalen Lowe. Like I was talking with Gil, and I said, as we look at it, we're not going to win the rebounds every time. I came to the realization, and we all talked about that in the chat, like we came to the realization that rebound is not our strong suit. But it was good to see those guys at different points of the game dominate on the defensive end. Like watching Jalen Lowe strap for the ball, dive for the ball, at the diving for the ball, get up. Like, it was good to watch those guys try to make plays to win the game on the defensive end when we need it. And then, like G, like you said, Zach, I think Zach closed the game out. He had, I don't know if you said it, he had 5 blocks, I believe.
Yeah.
Did he have 5 blocks?
Yeah, 5 blocks.
I believe it was 5 blocks, yep.
Yeah, 5 blocks, big shots. It was good to see them guys get that win, that 2-game winning streak. And, obviously a tough loss to Wake this past Saturday. But it was encouraging to see what we can get from them after that UNC game.
Yeah, like both of you said, the game was it was a great game. Oakland Zoo looked like they was fired up. We definitely played off of that energy, just watching it through the TV. I thought the crowd did a great job at points where we looked like we was getting a little lackadaisical. Like Maine said, it was a great job on different separate occasions. I think Dunn, Ish, even Jalen Lowe, where they were just diving on the floor, like how we used to do when we play. How you got to get on the floor, man, get after the ball, jump ball. It just shows that you're engaged, man. You're trying to hustle and do anything to earn a possession. You've seen a couple times Dunn get a tie up. We get the ball, he's screaming, he's fired up. Like, that's the kind of plays we have to make when we out there to impact the game and give us opportunity to win. Again, like Maine said, we came to the realization that we're just not going to always win the rebound battle. Obviously, that's something when we played again, we are keyed on. But what we have been doing, I think, to rebuttal that is not turning the ball over. So against UNC again for the second game in a row, we were under 10 turnovers, which is great always. That's a recipe for wins. We only had 6. UNC had 14. So I think that also helped us late in the game when we needed to make plays on the offense, and we also got to stop.
And just when, we think Pitt, we're back on the map, back firmly in NCAA tournament contention. They drop a tough one to Wake Forest. Let's talk about that game on Saturday, because it seemed like, in the first half, they didn't allow one offensive rebound. They won the turnover battle. Everything we've been talking about, the keys to success, they were doing pretty much the whole game. Didn't shoot too terribly, but I think maybe defensively allowed Wake Forest to stay in the game. A couple of their guards went off. How do we feel about that game?
Yeah, Nick, like you said, man, it was a really weird game. That was a weird game because once again, just going at the numbers and things that we like to look at that keys to our success, we won the rebounding battle. I believe by one, not by much, but we won by one. We also won the turnover battle, and we still lost. I think it came down to just not enough stops at the right time. Even though it was a close game, Wake Forest shot at a high clip. I believe they shot 54% from the field and about 43 from the three. So once again, it was a very close game. We still only lost by 2. We did a lot of good things in the game, but I think they just shot it at a high clip that we couldn't come back from that. And unfortunately, it was just one play. I mean, we were down 3 already. It's a make. Obviously, J-Lo missed a 3 attempt. Fine. We were unbalanced on defense and gave up an easy layup that put us up down 5 with a minute and 30, I believe, left, which still a game, but you don't want to give up an easy layup in that point. I wish we would have been able to just, be able to man up, try to get a stop, but them getting an easy run out, going up 5 right there kind of put an end to that game for us, that last game. But once again, just a weird game, Nick. We won key things we thought. I think we should, if we win, we'll win games. But the rebound battle and turnover battle, we still unfortunately lost. So that was a heartbreaker coming off the 2-game win streak.
Yeah, we definitely want to get those wins, and that's a tough game on the road. I didn't realize that Wake was 8-3 in conference play. I didn't know they was playing that well in the ACC. So that would have been a big win for us. One of the takeaways that I noticed, like Lee, you said, we won the rebounding finally, even though it was by 1, and we took care of the ball. And one thing we always said, that we are a guard-oriented team. When our guards don't play well, it's going to be hard for us to win. Like you said, they shot 50 from the field and 42 from the 3. We shot 43 from the field and 33 from the 3. And we only lost by 2 points. Like I said, we can get out. And, it's definitely going to be difficult to play good every night, but we need – and I'm sorry, Dunn shot the ball well. He played good, but
Yeah, he played great.
We go as far as Ish and J-Lo take us.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with both of y'all. It definitely came down to a couple of possessions. I remember one. I think it was either tied. The ball, we were scrambling on defense, trying to rotate, and they ended up getting a 3 on like the right wing, I believe it was, and just want to come up with that stop. It was a tough one, but we couldn't get the rotation right like we needed to be able to get the rebound and be able to push it up the court. But it just comes down to like just how it is. It comes down to just 1 possession, 2 possessions. You look back at like, I wish we could have got a stop there, and maybe the outcome could have been different. Guys play hard, like y'all said. It's a tough place to play. Wake Forest has been having a pretty solid season, so it's definitely just wanted to look forward to Virginia on Monday or Tuesday.
Tomorrow.
7 p.m.
Look forward to that game. Try to get a win out there. Is it in Virginia or is it at?
It's at home.
It's at home. Oh yeah, got to get a win at the crib. Need to get a win, protect home court, and then just look up from there. Continue to try to take care of the ball. That's going to have to be our calling card. Taking care of the ball. Try to keep it close on the glass. And our guards got to do their thing. Got to try to get out on the break and get some easy buckets. Because I know they like to shoot a lot of shots, a lot of jumpers, a lot of sometimes contested shots. They can make them. They make them a lot, but we got to get those easy buckets too for them guys.
Yeah, Pitt's been in this situation before. I mean, last year they started 2-4 in conference, and at the end of the year, everybody was saying they were definitely a tournament team. So, do you guys feel like this team has what it takes to turn it around? I know Capo always gets them ready and always stays relevant. What do you guys think?
That's a great point, Nick. And because of that, that's what my belief is that we can get this done. But like we've been saying the last couple episodes, is we don't want to run out of time. I mean, we've been playing hard, and like we said, that Wake Forest game, we were right there. But we can't have too many right things without getting the win, because at this time of the year, it counts against us. That was a big quad game, quad 1 win. I think that would have been on the road because Wake Forest is playing good in conference. We got to be able to get those kind of games, as the season is coming to a close. I do have the belief because of what we did last year. Obviously, I'm big on Capo and what he has done. And being around the guys, like we said, in the summertime, so I know the work they've put in. Once again, it's just about executing and getting it done out there under the bright lights.
So we can talk Pitt, but there was a bunch of great games this weekend. I think I read 11 ranked teams lost, which is an NCAA basketball record. 11 ranked teams lost, 11 ranked teams went down. There's so many games we can talk about, but let's talk about your favorite games. What were the best games that you saw this weekend that you want to talk about?
I just want to say wide open, Gary. Because you've been, you know what I mean? It's wide open once again. Wide open, boy.
For me,
It's time. It's time. Wide
hey,
open.
I thought the Husky wanted to go. Man.
You haven't led a charge yet.
I'm just saying it's wide open in March Madness. 11 ranked team. I'm just going back to your point. When we told you it's wide open,
Oh
anybody
yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not starting. I'm just saying wide open. Wide open. That's all. Whoever going go.
To that point though, is it really though? I still think
Nah.
Auburn look good, man.
They
Ever since I
do.
said they're the best team, they ain't lost the game yet, man.
Oh man, oh my God.
I'm just saying, Auburn. But to the point what Nick was talking about, let me go to what he said. The games of the weekend. I watched the Houston and Texas Tech game. Great game. I think it was early in the game with like 16 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. JT Toppin, one of the best players on Texas Tech, gets ejected for because Houston runs like a trap. They like trap from the top, so they trapped him, and he goes to throw the ball out of the double team, and he kicks the dude in the midsection. They go to review it and they give him a flagrant 2 and eject him. So with that being said,
That's why he got kicked out.
That's why he got kicked out. They go to review it. The coach like goes crazy about it. He gets kicked out too.
That was early in the game.
16-10. It was 16-10. I think it was
crazy.
4-4 or something like that. It was
that's crazy.
Something like that. Everybody's thinking like, you probably go look on the DraftKings. They probably got the odds is crazy for Houston. They at home. They won, I believe it's 50 games in a row at home or something like that. I can't remember the exact stat, how many games they won in a row at home. But you thinking they're going to win a game, man. And Texas Tech fought back, man. They got some tough players on their team. Elijah Hawkins, guard on their team, going to work, man. Going to work, hitting big shots. And Houston was right there. They go to overtime. And then he just takes over. He hits a big shot. Darian Williams is the other guy on that team. There's 3 guards: Darian Williams, Elijah Hawkins, and McMillan. They balled out, man. It was a great game of overtime. Houston was right there. The big fella on their team, the lefty, he played good. Had a chance to tie it up in overtime, and they end up losing. And they pulled that upset off without the coach or the top player, top scorer. So it was a big game, man. It was a great game to watch. Fans was into the game. Atmosphere looked great. So. Yeah, that was a great game to watch, man. I seen the guy that played for used to be at Pitt, Federico.
Yeah.
He's on Texas Tech, so he got some minutes. Nah, he's backing up I forgot the big kid name on the team. He has good minutes though.
How he play?
He didn't play that much. He didn't play that much this game.
Getting paid though.
I heard
Texas Tech, he definitely getting paid.
I heard
all the money down in the South.
He's not getting paid, right?
But all the money's in the South. They're in the Big 12 still, right?
Big 12, yeah, Big 12. That was a good game, though. I mean, I believe I want to say it's 50 wins in a row. It's a crazy record at home, and that was a big upset to see them lose after the best player on the other team and the head coach get ejected. So
yeah, that was
a crazy game to see. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've been riding this UConn train.
That's why I said that Husky. I thought you wanted somebody to go. I was going to say, let the Husky go. That's why I said that. Let the Husky go.
And we talked about St. John's and the tough games they had to play coming up. And 2 of the teams was UConn and Marquette. So watching UConn play against Marquette, this really was I seen Marquette play early in the year, briefly. But this was my first time really watching them play. And I knew that they had a guard on their team in Cam Jones. He's really good. He's averaging 19, 6, and 5. I didn't realize that I knew they was top 10. I didn't realize they were 18-3 at the time. Good team, good defensive team. So it looked like an old Big East game. I know we said that last time. It really looked like an old Big East game. Marquette, they muddy up the game. Like, they physical, but they couldn't hit a shot. With 12 minutes left, they were 3 for 16. And UConn was up 12 points, and they should have been up 25. So to say UConn, I love UConn and I love Hurley, but UConn they are still struggling. Like if Marquette played decent on the offensive end, that game could have went different. And to say that Solo Ball, he had 25 points, 11 rebounds, shot 7 and 9 from the 3. I think he can lead them as far as Dan Hurley being the main guy, but I think Solo could be the top guy for them, and I think he can change life for them in March when they're going to get better. I forgot that they have Liam McNeely, full wing, but he's really good. He's been hurt since the new year, so that's someone they lacking. But And I don't know, it was a muddy game, but Dan Hurley, like y'all seen the clip that I put in the chat. Him firing his team.
How are they more desperate than us?
That's what he's trying to bring out his team. I'm telling you, and I think it's going to rub off. Like Lee said, college basketball is wide open. He's going to take his team to that next level come March. And we in February, and we getting there towards the NCAA tournament. He's going to have them boys ready to rock. Like I've seen it, even though I said they didn't play well, I've seen some positive in their team. Terrence Reed, I'm going to say his name wrong, but Terrence Reed is a good player. He's off the bench for them. One thing with UConn, they don't rebound the ball well, which could always, that could hurt you. You play a team from the Big Ten where they play with a lot of bigs, or, these SEC teams who got, they got all the money and they got top big men. That could be tough for UConn, but I like UConn. And that was a huge win for them in the Big East.
My game that I watched was St. John's and Providence. St. John's, I know we said they ain't been playing nobody. I know I was one of the people to say that. Yeah. We got the 2 games coming up, UConn and Marquette. I think we'll really know even more. But you got to play who you play. You got to play your schedule. Kudos to them. They're 19-3, 10-1 in conference. They were up 19 and almost let the game slip, but they were able to win. Kadari Richmond, Brooklyn native, game winner in the Garden, had 24, 8-8. He was like the top transfer in the portal. They also have a big in AJ4. I don't know if I said his name right.
Mm-hmm.
Averaging 15 on the year. You got RJ Luis. He's averaging 18 on the year. Then you got Kadari. He's averaging 12, but he's a capable player of getting 24, 8-8, them kind of statistics. And you got Patino. I mean, I can't keep overlooking them, not giving them their credit. Once again, we will see more with this Marquette and UConn matchups coming up. But St. John's is rolling, man. This is the first time they've been ranked in back-to-back weeks since 99-2000 season.
Mo Hatton.
Hey, he beat
Mo Hatton.
He beat my starting five.
Shout out to my team getting that stat to me, but
your team working hard. Hey, your team working hard now.
It's
working hard now. Hey, they doing their thing, bro. I like that. I like that.
That's a tough stat. That's a tough stat. Hey, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's good to see.
Boy, I'm outside today, baby.
Good to see Patino's finally doing enough to impress you, Lee.
No, he's doing it, son. No, I'm rolling for I was like sleep. I'm like, yo, this Patino, bro. They gonna play hard. We got it. You know what I mean? And he done this before, being in the Conference USA where people back then when they used to think that conference was in as good.
Louisville was in there. Yup.
Exactly. Yep. So I had to put all that in and go, you know what? I got to stop sleeping. But once again, we'll see more Marquette UConn coming up.
Do they play them this week? Any of them? Is it this week?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But
I'll check it.
You got to make sure we watch those. So I'm watching.
Yeah.
There were so many crazy games this week. I'm surprised none of you have brought up Coach Cal's return to Rupp Arena in Kentucky. Got the W. It came with a lot of boos, which I don't know. First of all, how do you welcome back a man that he was on the chopping block? You probably would have fired him the next year.
Right.
He comes back into the arena, all the boos. He's the villain, but he comes out victorious. What do y'all think about that game?
I don't know how I don't hate on Coach Cal. I'm not the biggest fan. I don't understand Kentucky. How can you boo this man? Like, he literally won you national titles. That was crazy to me. I know, and I don't understand that. I really don't get that, how you can boo this man. But and it's funny because when Kentucky came out, when the Kentucky players came out, he tried to sneak out. He tried to come out when the Kentucky players came out when they was cheering them on. Them Bulls came. Boo! I said,
that's why his face was like that. He was like,
they booed him. He got the boo birds.
He got booed. He got the last say. He got that W. Him and DJ Wagner, my guy from Pittsburgh. I don't want to mess his name up, man.
A dude.
They both had great games, and they returned after leaving with Cal. I know their fans was mad at them for leaving, but hey, they chose to go with Cal, and they had his back on the return, man. I know that was a great victory for Cal, especially after getting booed. So good for him.
Wisconsin finally played well. A dude from FAU, Davis, Jeanette.
Yeah, the one that I know you're talking about. He took him to the Final Four, right?
Took him to the Final Four. National championship game.
You know where he from.
Where he from Indiana?
Yeah.
What's his name? It's Davis. Janelle.
Where's
Janelle
he
Davis.
from? Man? Google that. I gotta see it.
Anderson.
He's just saying
Hey, we got to
Oh,
make
he from
that
Gary.
American.
He from
We
Gary,
gotta make
Indiana.
that all
He from
American.
Gary. He from Gary,
Shout
Indiana.
out
He
to
from
the
where Michael. He
Yeah,
from where Michael
yeah.
from. He's from the. Hey, he Gary. They get real in Gary. They ain't no Anderson.
That's only a little bit. That's where my AU team was based out. I was up in there. I was in the GI. I was
up in there.
around.
But he finally he's playing terrible this year.
Yeah. He's not playing as good as
he's
he was.
averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds, shooting 39%.
And tough one.
I mean, I guess it's different when you bump up different levels.
Yeah.
But
when
he
you
played well
bump up to a higher level every night instead of just in the tournament. It's different.
Instead of just in the tournament, yeah.
And they got you scouted. They expecting it from you, so you know how that go. Once they know who you are, you ain't gonna get as much easy stuff as you was the first year.
That was a big win, man. Cal was 1-6 in conference, man. Like, and that was a bad loss for Kentucky, unfortunately. Not to put them, like, I know Cal is Cal, and they come to Kentucky. How they've been playing, they 12 in the country. They've been back and forth in the SEC. That's a bad loss for them on their home court. I'm sorry. 1-6 team coming in, they supposed to have handled that. That's on the flip side. That's why I'm a little like, That's why I said a lot of them SEC teams, I see them like Sweet 16. And once you get to that weekend, if you play good again, you get to the Final Four. But it's like, I see a lot of them like that. I can't just be like, yo, I feel like they definitely going to the floor.
You know who did that to me? Florida. They got smacked by Tennessee.
They got punched.
Yeah. Make you be like, right? Like, So that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man.
Usually them dominant teams don't lose like that. They might lose 2-1 or 3. You might have a bad night. You might lose by 7, but it's a good game until the end. But they got smacked.
Did anybody blow us out of your senior year, Lee? I know my senior year, we got smacked. We lost by 30.
Who we lose 30 by?
Who?
Notre Dame.
Oh, Hansbrough.
We ain't losing 30.
I'm about to say this thing, but I don't think y'all lost by 30, though.
Nah, we lost
by 30. I remember because I ain't gonna say it.
I'll pull the stats up.
You know where my mind was at.
I don't think we got smacked my senior
year. I know
year.
where his mind was at.
You know where my mind was at. Right after the game. Yo, what up?
Yeah, no action. No action. No action. You wasn't getting the number 4 jersey. Relax.
Oh, he was trying to see.
It wasn't no trying. It wasn't trying.
Yeah,
it wasn't trying. It wasn't trying. Yeah. Shout out to she shout out to I don't want to be.
Who is he?
Keeping it like that. You had to say, put it all out there now.
You right.
It's all
Still
right.
Shout out to her.
That's right.
You said we lost by 30, man?
30.
I don't believe that.
We didn't lose by 30.
We got smacked. I remember that.
20.
It was at least 25.
I'm pulling it up.
I
get us right. Hold on.
And I don't think it was Hansbrough. It was the guard.
Hansbrough.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't what you thought it was. It wasn't what you thought it was. It wasn't the hair. It wasn't no hair gold. Relax. Yeah, relax. Chill out.
I was guarding the guard. The point guard. What was the point guard name?
He was quick. I forget his name.
Black dude. Yeah.
We lost by 13, bro. What you talking about?
I knew it was something like that. I knew it.
We was down. We had to be. We was down.
Wrong. My bad. Wrong team.
Okay. Yeah. Wrong
What's
team.
The guard? I thought in the guard from Baltimore.
He's not from Baltimore now.
Columbia.
Oh, he could be from.
We lost by 15. That's not 30 though.
At Pitt, that's 30. I know.
No, that's on the road. That's
we was on the road. We was on the road, but we was losing. I think.
I don't mean at the university at our gym. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
But I think we was down by more than that.
Whoa, was 30.
I know we got smacked. Why you trying to?
Okay, I'm gonna say.
No, I'm telling you why this man feel like he lost by 30.
Yeah, okay. I'm just about to say. 15, I could take 15. We got smacked by Marquette when you came back.
I'm fresh off a broke foot. They better have smacked.
We thought we had energy. We thought the general was back. We thought things about to change. It didn't change. We got smacked. They got us up out of there.
Who cooked y'all? Dominique James?
Dominique James, Wes Matthews, Terrell McNeil. It was a team effort.
What happened in the tunnel? We doing a clap. We getting pumped.
Lee's back.
I said, like, Lee's back, yo.
Was the AWOL?
No, man. You got it, Nick. Oh, man. Nick, legend.
We had that.
Guys,
I was ready.
We lost by 30, man. Nick,
nah, that was a 30-point loss.
That one was a 30-point loss.
It was only 18.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Y'all was probably down. Y'all probably was down by like,
no,
bro.
we was down by 41.
No, we was down
Who
35.
was the guard?
I
Who
got
was
in.
the
Hey,
guard on
Lee,
Marquette?
I got in and got a bang that game. I don't remember that.
I know.
What guard? What
I
guard,
don't know
Nick?
what y'all was talking about.
The
Dominic
guard on
James.
Marquette.
Dominic James.
Dominic
Yes,
James.
he was nice.
Son, he used to look
Who?
the report. Dominic James. Don't let him go right.
Where he from?
Who's the two guard? The little
McNeil.
McNeil.
shooter.
McNeil.
Yes.
That's who was killing us that game.
Yo, they say the scouting report, man. Don't let him go right, man. What I let him do? Yo, he's gonna jab step. He's gonna do all that, but he's going right. What I do?
Let him go right.
He was so quick, son. I'm like,
Lazar Hayward. That's who else they had. He was solid too.
he was killing y'all when we left. He ain't do nothing when I was there. I don't remember.
I don't think he didn't kill us either.
I'm just
He didn't kill us either.
I'm just saying, it stops at McNeil, Wesley Matthews, and Dominic.
No,
I don't think
Dude gave us 14 and 12 that game. Barrow, Usman
big
Barrow,
man.
14
All right,
and 12,
well,
6 for 6.
He used to do stuff like that.
But I don't think my junior year, I don't think McNeil killed us.
Dominic James didn't do nothing that game, Lee.
No,
He
either
only had
one.
4.
Wesley Matthews got busy. That's when he let the scouts know he was ready.
Oh, that's
Hey, remember? Hold up.
Bro, McNeil had 17.
My
Wesley
junior
had
year,
10.
you remember Wesley Matthews hit the fadeaway in front of his bench on Gale.
It was
As the shot, but as he fading, they yelled "Pro." I said, "Oh, Gil, you let them get you a bucket like that?"
Yo, and you heard
Who said their team was saying pro?
Their team was saying "Pro."
McNeil had 17. You talking about he ain't do nothing, man?
Yo,
my junior.
Yeah. No, we talking about.
No, I'm talking about my junior year.
Oh, okay.
Who was guard McNeil?
That game he had
That was
17.
me.
That game
I wasn't there. I wasn't there, Lee. Don't try to throw that on me.
Your junior year, I'm talking about my senior year. How you wasn't there?
How many he had your senior
Hey
year?
Lee, when you came back, we was 19 and 5. We was right there.
Yeah.
G, pull up McNeil's Lee senior year.
Senior year?
No,
Yeah.
McNeil was what you said, man, before that?
Wesley Matthews.
Nah, you didn't say that. You talking about
Averages. No, McNeil.
You said who you said didn't kill us though? You said Lazar Hayward didn't kill us?
Yeah.
He had 22.
When?
When Maine and you were on the court starting in the lineup.
But hey,
He had game high 22 and 10. He had 22 and 10. So
Sam got a guard. He got a
yeah,
guard.
Sam.
Get down in his head.
Sam got a guard.
Coverage.
Nah,
Sam
Jerome,
and Biggs.
hey, Jerome McNeil.
Biggs. That's Biggs.
That was Biggs.
Jerome McNeil had 20.
I don't know what man was talking about.
What he shoot? What he
8
shoot?
for 24 though. He
8
was
for
locking him up.
24.
Yeah, you locked him up. That's lockdown.
Hey, listen, I'm taking
My
that
book.
23.
Hey, he didn't even get a pointed shot. He didn't get a pointed shot, man.
Yeah.
That's a good job.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that all day.
I'm taking that.
And
Get that 23. Keep my averages
you can have
right.
that 23. That's cool. Take the percentage
Hey,
down.
you gave him 13 back on the other end.
And that evened it out. What I shoot? I shot good, so it evened out.
5 for 9.
Yeah, it evened out.
4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 for 5 from 3.
Come on, man. Keep talking.
He was
Keep
there.
talking.
I got
Keep
you,
talking.
Lee. I got you, Lee. I got you, Lee. I know you won. I know you won.
Yeah.
17 points, 10 assists. 3
Turnover
for 6
ratio
from 3.
crazy.
3
Yo,
for 6 from 3.
How
well,
many
I
turnovers?
wasn't scoring. I
2
outscored.
turnovers. 2 turnovers.
Outscored Maine again.
Well, we gonna find some games. I got some games I
Oh,
outscored.
yeah, that was a DeJuan Blair night. I ain't gonna read my
I
stuff.
ain't gonna front you.
Herringody.
Keep saying
38 minutes.
That was at the Warren Black.
38 minutes.
Herringody.
What he had? 20 and 20 again?
23 and 9.
Oh, I thought he was about to say 23 and 29. What the
And 23 and 9. 3 dimes, 3 assists, 4 blocks.
How many minutes you played, G?
No,
You didn't get in at
no,
all?
I played 1. I played 2. My bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's,
quick-
yo, that's
Quick
your
breather.
man.
This
Dixon
was
was
wild,
foul.
though. Let's be real.
Dixon was foul.
Wow, no, he should have. Come on.
But to his defense, because he had to get Biggs in there.
He was grooming you.
It was nothing.
Grooming you.
Listen,
He was.
Crazy. Nick, that's crazy. Don't say that again.
Yeah.
Don't say
Yo,
that
hey,
again.
edit that out. That's not. Don't not put that.
I'm not editing
That
that
is
out.
not. Oh, Lord,
I'm leaving
don't
that
put
in.
that on the Patreon.
Oh,
Man, what you on,
please,
bro?
man. Come
It's not
on, man.
Coach Joe Paterno.
Yo,
He doing
Come
that.
on.
He called him Joe Paterno.
Ain't Penn State. What you on, bro? What you talking
Not
about?
Joey P. Not Joey Pa.
Yeah.
Joey Pa.
oh, man. No, but he had to get Biggs in because the
Ah, yeah, you're right though.
Yeah. And
All right, Nick.
I told him, listen, If you put that Gary McGee in, he better know how to set screens, coach.
Hey, I got you right. At one game, I had to play. Niggas, they was in foul trouble. I had to play minutes. I was
Louisville.
Hey.
You
and
play extended
Rutgers.
minutes.
At Rutgers.
Hey.
That's when
Gary
no,
should
Rutgers.
be ready to set that screen, though. He ain't want to mess up. I give him that.
See, you had the best edge I've ever seen in my life. It's a textbook. Whenever I'm teaching to my high school kids, I'm thinking of you. I'm imagining you out that edge.
Nick. It's 2025. Do not have your kids hedging. It's 2025. We not hedging no more.
Split head.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though. I ain't seen a hedge in college basketball in a minute.
I mean, somebody do it, but they right. Like, man,
Somebody do it, though.
A lot of people be, icing, keep them on one side.
Icing.
It's the rotation. It's the rotation and the shooting ability now.
The shooting.
The 4-man wasn't shooting like that. Most of them.
It's dead.
We had to shoot little bigs. Bigs could shoot.
Word. It took his confidence. My son was a knockdown shooter. And my son,
It was you. It was you, Lee. You really was a bad, because as I think about it, you used to talk shit to me. I was shooting bad. When Dixon said, leave me alone.
Dixon told you to leave you alone?
Yes, I
you don't remember that?
What?
Closed door meeting.
Even though he wasn't taking my confidence. I used to tell Lee, shut up, I don't want to hear it. I used to tell him, shut up, I don't want to hear it. But Dixon said, leave him alone.
Hey.
It was a
and you used to say you ain't gonna move your car if I'm sitting in the front seat. He coming. This is the same dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. You make a 7-footer get in the back seat because you want to wait on him. That's crazy. He telling you make a shot. Make a shot.
Yo,
hey, it's hold up. It was an Escalade.
I can hear it right now. Make a shot, son.
Hey, why he told me to stop ball? Yo, come on, son.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You from Baltimore, son. You from Baltimore. Your brother is a national champion who shoots lights out. I can talk to you that way. I'm sorry. That's what I'm thinking.
I was cool with it.
I'm gonna get it out of him, pause. He's gonna shoot the lights out. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I was cool with it. I told you, shut up, leave me alone. I don't pay you no mind. But Dixon,
your man Dixon came crying for you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
How do you remember that, Nick?
I remember
the closed door meeting?
Look at the film.
It was in film. He said it on film. What did he say, Nick?
Leave him alone, man. I said, all right, man. I'm going to leave him alone, coach. I said, he's from Baltimore. I'm going to leave him alone, though. He's Baltimore, man.
That's crazy.
Well, we're halfway through conference play in college. Now it's time to start. You're going to start seeing Lenardi out there. You're going to start seeing the bracketology. What do we think right now? If you had to choose your top 4 seeds in this year's NCAA tournament, who do you guys have as your 4 seeds right now?
I'll let y'all take off first. Go ahead.
I know we all got Auburn. Go, man.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Everybody has Auburn. I think Auburn's
a
lot. Auburn and Duke is a lot.
Okay. Outside Auburn and Duke.
I thought y'all also had one more than me, but I guess y'all don't. But
I got Alabama.
Alabama, G. I'm with Alabama.
So it's probably that third one. That's where it's at.
So we good with all them 3 right there?
Yeah, I'm
good with them 3. Yeah, I agree with that.
I was going to just be funny with my wild card. If I'm just giving a professional answer, I'm not really sure. But if we're going to give an answer, I got one.
Go ahead.
I'll let you go.
You already know, bro. Yo.
Paul
Patino.
You think they're going to jump all the way to 4?
Hey, we got to start making hot takes, and I'm going.
They run the table.
I'm going. That's my hot take. I'm going.
I ain't mad at it.
You got UConn. I got St. John's, kid.
I know you don't got UConn.
I don't got UConn. I don't got UConn.
Oh,
I don't got UConn.
Take that seriously, the show, bro. Come on, you can't have UConn.
All right, G, you wildin'. Now, why are you going hard like that? Paul?
You don't have UConn.
Right.
Last year, the year before, this year, 3-peat. You got to be.
G, they better not 3-peat, man, because I'm going to have to come to.
G, I tell you this, G, you better not have Iowa State in there. You better not. All that Iowa State shit you was yapping.
We told him, man.
Right.
We told you. They fools go
I didn't say that they was gonna be like. I didn't say they was gonna be a number 1 seed. I said I thought they was a good team. Not that they could, I didn't know if they could win it, but I think they could win 2 games, maybe get to the Sweet 16. But my fourth team, I'm probably gonna go with probably Houston.
Okay,
I like them.
I like
them. They lost
right,
but I still like them.
That's a safe pick.
I thought that's what they was gonna go with.
No. I'm up
now my pick is a safe pick.
That's a safe pick. Is Houston not a safe pick?
No, it's they
maybe safe.
I like them though. I watched them. More than that's probably the team I watched the most besides.
I don't know if mine's going out on the limb, but I think Purdue's gonna get that 4th spot. I think Purdue, and if I really wanted to go off on the limb, I would say Oregon. But I think Purdue's gonna get that 4th spot. I think Purdue's gonna get it. Just
You know
because I think they're gonna win the Big Ten. I think they're gonna win the Big Ten.
That's what I was gonna say. I said, you know, a team I need to watch that they've been playing pretty good is Michigan State. Have y'all watched it? Have y'all
Yeah,
watched
I haven't.
them?
they lost. They lost this weekend though.
I know they lost
Mhm.
this weekend, but before that, they was balling.
They top
They had
10, right? They 7 or
Yeah,
something.
they've been
Mhm.
winning. So I haven't watched them. I need to check them out.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right though. The Big Ten will come down probably between Purdue, Michigan State, and Oregon.
Yeah, that's
Most
what I'm
likely.
saying. Y'all didn't. Y'all just went with your heart, just throwing random teams. I ain't no Big Ten team, but all right, cool. I'm with it.
And I also picked my team on
You did. I give you
No,
that.
I picked my team not even so much as now I think the question was a 1 seed, not even a 1 seed. I'm just saying St. John's would be the other team I think could get to the 4. Purdue ain't.
We was talking about 1 seeds, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, we want you to answer the question.
My bad. Now that you say that, and I got to answer the question, I would probably go. It's an SEC team. I'm gonna go Tennessee.
See, that's another team I thought.
I'm just saying.
Good.
If we talking about 1 seed, that would be my team. If we talking about who we think will make the Final Four outside of them 3 teams, I'm going to Johnny's.
That's why I said you really picking St. John's to get a 1 seed. That would have been
They run the
crazy.
table, they might. If they run the table.
I would say
And
Tennessee.
Nick over there,
I mean, but
you got to run the table. Run the table, ain't happening. Not with the
Win the Big East.
Run the
Not running
table.
the, no, they can run. They can run the table. That
They
ain't
can win
gonna
the
push
Big
you
East,
to
right?
it. That yeah,
See
but
Marquette?
that ain't gonna push you to a 1 seed. That ain't
What's
gonna
their
push you.
record right now? Hold on, let's see
Run
what
the
they record.
table pushes
I'm
them
gonna tell you.
to.
I'm about to look at their record.
They
tell you who's
17
top.
and 3. They
keep
17 and 3.
losing,
See what they got. I'm saying. I'm gonna see what they got left.
Did you win the Big East championship?
They're 19-3. Sorry, man.
That means you're beating Marquette 2
Said
or 3
19 and
times.
3.
They're 19-3. Don't short them. Thank
You're
you.
right. That'll be a win against UConn and Marquette.
Don't let them do that. Then they're in. They win
You
those,
beat
they're
2 or
in.
3 times each. Come on.
They do that, they're in. The Patino man, he come on that
And
old suit.
The pinstripe.
It's on. You know he got the mall behind him in New York. If you ever thought he was in, he's in. If you ever thought,
but
that's why I had to really think like, now hold up. He said, yeah, you gotta watch out for them guys, man.
where he from?
I mean, they next 4 games is tough.
What
They
part
next
of New
4.
York?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what part in Patino from, but he's from New York, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
What's the next 4G?
Marquette at UConn at Villanova, Creighton, because Creighton that's who they lost to early in the season.
Mhm.
It's showtime now.
Mm-hmm. Then they got
Oh yeah, they not running no table.
at Butler, and then at Marquette to finish off the season.
The Big East ain't chump. Actually, the Big East ain't chump. The Big East is not chump.
The Big
It's
East
not
is
chump.
solid though.
It's not chump. That's all I'm saying. I think what's
Funny
Butler
slide.
record? Butler's solid. Creighton is the dude on Creighton killing. What's the y'all?
Big man.
Yeah. Their best player.
Kalkbrenner.
Yes. Is he killing?
19-8.
What's their record?
16-6. They're right there.
Yeah, the Big East ain't chump.
I mean, yeah, man. Like we get them 3 teams we picked though. Duke because of Cooper. The guards getting better. They got that defense. You gotta lock them in. You gotta lock Auburn in. Broom, Pettiford off the bench, and just how they playing. Gotta lock Alabama in. Got Spears and Nelson.
Yeah. They can score 100.
That one is a toss up, man. Like, but I think
Both was a toss up.
like we agreed on, yeah, them 3 teams definitely gonna probably be 1 seed. I mean, for what I saw, I seen them the most. I could go with that.
Okay, the season will continue to develop. You mentioned the name earlier. It's been a hot button debate all year how good this kid Cooper Flag really is. Dickie V, legend, titan of our game, had a big quote this week. He said, "All I can say is in 45 years, I have not seen a player as young as Cooper Flag so skilled. He is in his own world. He's that good." Dickie V, he's called all your games. On how he sees it, says in 45 years of broadcasting, this may be one of the best players he's ever seen. What do you guys think of that comment and that love towards Cooper Flag?
I'm not mad at his comment, but nah. Best player I ever seen, freshman, nah. And you know who I'm rocking with. Ain't no question. Straight from Baltimore. Lee wanna claim him. If you want half, you can have half.
All right, don't just act
But
like
he got gritty. He got gritty. Got the grittiness when he came to the, you know what I'm saying, when he came to Baltimore. But Carmelo Anthony. Melo was the best freshman I seen play. And I ain't even gonna say it because there's a few other names you can throw in there. But Melo went and led his team to a national title. In the Big East, when the Big East was,
yes,
it was the ACC, it was the Big East, and the Big East was creeping up like, hey, we might be the best conference. Melo led them to a national title. And Lee, did B-Night them? Who won the Big East that year? regular
Yeah,
tournament.
B9-1, but they beat them though.
B9-1.
I don't know if they won, but they beat Syracuse.
Okay. Yeah, Melo won the national title, averaged 22 and 10, shot 45 from the field. Won the national title. Cooper Flake does a lot more than Melo, because he's more of a defender and he was handling the ball. Nobody scored like Melo. Melo was the best scorer freshman that came through. And because he led his team to a national title. I'm going Melo easy. Fix your face, guy. Fix your face.
The best scorer that came through. But I mean, I ain't rolling.
Me either, Gary. I ain't rolling.
I ain't rolling on that one.
Wow.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's the one year I won my bracket pool because I picked Syracuse to win it because of Melo. So I remember that year. It was special. It was a performance.
How
he had a
old
team
you?
with him though.
You was 5?
Teamwork. You was
Jerry
5?
McNamara.
Jerry
squad.
How old were you? 5?
I was in like 7th, 8th grade.
Nah,
7th grade, 8th grade. I'm about to say I was 7th, 8th grade. I was following the game, man. I'm always following the game. But I disagree with Dickie V. I do too. I like Cooper Flagg. I think he's a great player, talented, skillful. He made a pass the other day. They double teamed him. He made it cross court to the corner for a 3. It's beautiful.
So this sounds like Dixon. Well, you played for Dixon.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful pass. But the player I would go with is Kevin Durant. Freshman. Player of the year, 25, 11, 47% from the field, 40 from 3, 82 from the line. He dominated. He dominated his freshman year. Scoring the ball at will from everywhere. They couldn't stop him. He's too tall, shoot over the smaller defender, go by the bigger defender. It's a mismatch nightmare. So that's who I would go with. Is the best freshman that I've seen, play the game.
I gotta agree with my guys. I like Cooper too. He does a lot of great things. He played the game the right way. For what's in college basketball, I do think he is top 2. Him and obviously I like Ace Bailey as well as the top players in college right now. But I have to agree with them. In the last 45 years, I would probably it's a toss-up. I'm not mad at either answer.
The train going.
I do honor winning. I heard my first front court guy when we did our starting lineup, so I gotta go with the God body, man. My boy Melo. Melo was something different, man. Like Melo made me at that time really be like, oh, college is lit. Like we all had the moments when we watching at certain time, like Gary said, he's following the game at the time. I'm understanding the game, but I'm just like, yo, college might be better than the NBA. That's what he made me feel like. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm right there with Gary too. I ain't arguing with nobody who said Kevin Durant, man. That dude was out of this world, son. Against some Kansas teams, when they had Chalmers, Rush, Julian Wright, bunch of pros they had, Sharon Collins. He was going through there by himself. I mean, well, yeah, Augustine too. Don't get me.
I'm about to say, yeah, Augustine.
I'm just saying for a friend.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Was what's the name with him too though? Was Gibson with him or no?
Nah, he have to Gibson.
He absolutely Gibson.
But I'm not knocking nobody if they say KD. But my answer would be Melo as well because I gotta honor that championship. That's just not easy to do as a freshman.
That's respect.
And that's why I went Melo. But
yeah, I gotta go Melo.
I thought you was gonna say Mike.
Man, I like Mike Beasley, but come on. I like Mike, but if I gotta go not Melo, I gotta go KD.
And that's fine. All I'm saying is all 3 of those guys, and I'm gonna throw Mike in there just because I just said his name. They all from Baltimore, DC. All right, I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that.
DMV work.
No, I'm not calling it DMV because Baltimore, we don't really claim the DMV like that. But Baltimore, DC.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
What?
How you claiming KD and Mike Beasley from DC? I thought.
No, yeah, they from, but the area. The area. And I fucked with both of them. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I ain't knocking Beasley either if somebody wanted to say Beasley, but
no, Beasley was tough too. That's 07 too.
Feel me? I ain't really knocking.
Yeah, that's your class. That's your class.
I'm rolling 07 is
all day.
One of probably the greatest class ever.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike might have had the best stats out of all 3 of them.
The best numbers, ain't Mike?
He got the best
numbers out of the 3. Melo got the chip, and KD just 7 foot. Yo, it's like
what Beasley had?
Got the career.
28.
At least 26. At least 26 and 11.
Look it
I'll
up.
pull it up.
At least 26 and 11.
Got the career.
That's why some people be saying Beasley, bro. Not for real. His stats is crazy. But I'm like, yo,
26 and 11.
Look, 26.
I said 26 and 11.
No, I'm asking. You said 27.
Yeah, I say 26 and 11.
It might be more rebounds than that. He was on the board.
26 and 12. KD was 22. KD was 25 and 11. It's close. That's close. That's right there.
But some people are running that like, yo, because you say KD.
He shot 53 from the field and 38 from 3.
Mike did?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Bro. That's crazy.
1 steal, 1.5 with 2 blocks.
He was
That's
killing
crazy.
He was killing.
G looking like it. Yeah, he was.
I remember it, but I didn't know how their numbers stacked
Oh,
up.
I
I knew they were
remembered it.
close. Yeah, I
I
knew they was
knew
close,
it.
but I didn't. That's
I
super
remember
close.
because Kansas State was recruiting me.
Here he
And
goes.
they try to tell me,
He
I
ain't
got to
coming
bring
back
it back to me. They try to tell me, the coach tried to tell me, he was like, yeah, Mike coming back for another year. I said, Mike ain't coming back.
Oh no, they trying to tell you that.
He was
Don't lie to
capping
me like
crazy. What?
that. And
He
I
was
called
wild.
He will
Hold
run
on.
back for free.
right. I called my man Jay. I'm like, yo, Mike going back to school? He called Mike. Mike said, hell no, I ain't going back to school. I said, I ain't going there.
I knew he was
No
out.
way I'm
They had
going
that
there.
bag though at K State. They was doing it under the table, prior.
Oh
Yeah, Jake Pullen there too, right?
Pullen was there,
Yeah.
yep.
Pullen
Jay
was
Pullen
there,
was
yup.
there, yep.
And Clemente point.
Ramon Clemente. Yep.
Yeah, they were loaded.
Yeah, the squad.
And my son Kirk Kelly came through there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel me?
All right, but I got a question for you guys, and we'll wrap it up with this. But big week coming up, Pitt basketball. We always like to end it recapping or kind of foreshadowing what could happen this week. Pitt basketball winning this week is, you finish the sentence for me.
Pitt basketball winning this week is us continuing to get after it, try to rebound, again, not turn the ball over, and our guards just, play their game, play confidently, and, see where the chips lead, man. At the end of the day, Virginia hasn't been that great this year. No game is guaranteed, but at home, after losing a 2-point game on a road, tough game, we should be up for the call. We should be able to impose our will. We should be able to win this game by double digits. That's what I'm looking forward to. We need a double-digit win in front of the home crowd as we move forward, getting closer to March. Impressive win. We need an impressive win.
For me, Pitt basketball is defending our home court tomorrow in front of the zoo. Like you said, going up against a team that's 10 and 12. They're not winning many games. We got to defend the home court, push the pace, get easy buckets. Our 3 guards need to be big and lead us to a victory. And we need to take care of the ball like we've been doing, continue that. And like Levan said, we definitely have to gang rebound and try to do a good job on the glass of not giving up so many offensive rebounds. And winning this game is really important to our resume.
I agree with G. I'm just about to say, Pitt basketball is, if we want to get into the tournament, now's the time to make this run. Like we can't play around no more. I'm not saying that they were, but all these games has to be wins. It starts at home against Virginia, a team that's really struggling, and it ain't gonna be easy because even with them struggling, they still a good defensive team. So they're gonna make it tough on us. But if we want to get into this tournament, we want to be playing for something in March for that thing that we wanted to bring to the university. It starts now. So
anything else we're looking forward to this week? What are some big games, big storylines we're looking forward to?
it's gonna be the same thing. Pitt got to start the week for us.
Yeah.
Pitt got to start the week for us.
We need to start it off good again.
And that's tomorrow.
Let's go. Come on, man. Let's go.
And that's a wrap. Another great week talking with my fellow Pitt legends. Tune in next week. Be sure you like and subscribe like your life depended on it.
Sir.
Go to Pitt. Thanks for supporting. Talk to you guys next week.
It's a wrap.
Good shit.
Good work.
Good job, fellas, man.